So, first, I think if we take in Strawberry Fields and on to Penny Lane, depending on how we do for time.
But I'd like the ferry across the Mersey last. That'd be like the icing on the cake.
Just a big kid, really, aren't you?
Well?
Anyway, look, let's see what the traffic's like, because remember, it is National Day.
You're sure you can get the day off work, Terry?
That's the advantage of being the boss of a flourishing taxi business, you see.
Well, as he says, I mean, the taxi business runs itself, really.
No divvies at divvy cabs, eh?
Well, we'll see them, won't we? Buzzing about.
What?
Your cabs in town.
Yeah, well, we might, yeah.
At last. I've been phoning, you know. I've called round twice.
Yeah, well, I've been on holiday.
You should have said. I mean, we wondered whether to ring your parents.
No, I've not been there. Austria.
Well, well.
Yes, skiing holiday.
Well, I'd like to hear more about it if you'll invite me in.
Donna, this is Jeff Donna. Donna's from Canada, actually.
Hi. I'm sure I've seen your face somewhere before.
The wedding photographs.
Jeff Wright, Laura's father.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet you.
Have you, known Terry long?
No, we met in Austria.
Terry went to Austria, too?
Yeah, that's right.
Donna's just here for a few days.
Yeah, she's just on her way home, really.
John? Do you have a hairdryer? Hi.
Laura's father, Jeff. Jeff, this is Cheryl.
Hi. Forgive me, I look like a drowned rat.
You'll find a hairdryer in the water at the moment.
Laura's, I imagine.
Yes, of course.
No, this towel is fine.
Why don't we all have some coffee? Terry and me'll do it.
That's very kind of you, but I hardly think it's up to you.
Would you like a coffee, Jeff?
No, thank you, Jonathan. This is clearly not the moment.
Well, we'll make one anyway, all right.
I'll go dry my hair. You two obviously have things to talk about.
No. Look, you deal with your visitors first. I'll call back later sometime.
Well, actually...
No, I think that's a good idea because we're all going out for the day. So John will have time to give to you and the house won't be so busy.
Yeah, I know that, but...
I think you should.
Right. Call round whenever you want. I'll be in all day.
Look, I'm sorry to seem... It's just this house has memories, and it's difficult.
I understand.
Right, yep, go on.
Has he gone?
Yeah, but he's coming back later, so John won't be able to do the trip. Is that a worry for you?
Well...
If they radio there's a problem at work. But you can always leave us.
No, it's all right. I've got a friend. He might be able to help us out, so I'll go over and see him. Hey, that was a bit heavy, wasn't it?
You shouldn't be frightened of him. You've got nothing to hide.
Well, no, not about you, perhaps.
Oh, I'm getting off anyway, yeah.
Hey, you feel angry when you lose somebody. He's just a grieving father.
When your brother died, did you?
When my brother died, my father took it badly, yeah. No, you spoke to me about your guilt. Maybe in some ways Jeff feels guilty too. Then you have to help him through it, I suppose.
You're a better person than I am.
No.
Well, what happens if I bump into Sue while we're out shopping?
Oh, come on, you're not likely to bump into her, are you?
Well, she could see me driving them round. That's going to look just as bad, isn't it?
I can't see it myself, Terry.
Yeah, but if she does, then I've really blown it, haven't I?
Oh, well, if he's going to worry about it...
Well, I'm worried about seeing Sue. I mean, there's another thing. They're going to be looking for divvy cabs everywhere, aren't they?
Well, I'll tell you what, then you go into work and I'll take them around.
Yeah, and you can stay and make your peace with Sue.
You take them out on your own, will you?
No, I'll rub somebody else in. Someone who'll say that they're one of your drivers.
Who?
I don't know, you'll have to trust me, won't you?
Well, I'd like to know who it is, you know what I mean?
Look, Terry, this is another favour. You're already owe me 300 quid. Just be grateful, will you?
Right, come on, tell me it's sorted. Barry's going out and I can have the place to myself.
Yeah. Barry's going out.
As long as you can get me dad boxed off, man.
Yeah, he's boxed off. He's taking Claire to the park so I can get on with my work.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody's happy.
Look, you'll be all right. Make it up with Sue. Now, do you want sugar?
No, I better not have one. I think Donna's got a cup of coffee over there for me.
Well, love, compared with having two women and a fictitious taxi firm, 2 coffees is no problem.
Keep it down, will you? I've told you, keep it down.
You should be up by now.
Brookside. It's not their house. She'll fit in with us.
Look, there'll be no more trouble now that's finished, all right?
If she knew it was finished, it might help.
Who, Tracy?
Well, if we knew where she was, we could let her know. That we got the sleeping sorted out.
Like with your mum. One chance to tell her to her face things are straight again. But I didn't get it, did I?
When you say things were straight again, what sort of things?
Well, you know, this job. This job for one.
Ah, wait! What happened to the car?
Well, I had it when you phoned, but I didn't know it wasn't going to start, did I?
Oh, well, you're supposed to be the taxi driver, Sinbad, you divvy.
Taxis break down, don't they?
Oh, what's with the gear?
Well, it's like till 8 o'clock. I thought I might pick up a bit of work on the way back.
Ah, wait, I'm gonna have to see...
Who's this?
Oh, all right, Donna, this is Sinbad, he's...
One of Terry's drivers.
Yeah.
All right.
You do rickshaw service on the side?
No, it's...
No, it's...
Windsor cleaning and it's a sideline.
Bit of a sideline, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna go and have a word with Terry.
All right.
How much planning does it take to set up just a simple trip?
Oh, well, things will really start to speed up now that I'm here, you know. You couldn't have chosen a better guide. I'll show you all the famous windows in Liverpool.
You mean you clean famous people's windows?
Well, they can put a gate up everywhere, but they can't stop glass from being transparent, can they? I see all kinds on my rounds.
Tell me more.
Well, you don't like to mention actual names, like, but, you have heard of her?
Well, no. But it doesn't matter. You know, you're really quaint.
That's the car with you, Tim. I'll drop you off somewhere. I want you to drive it. How can I drive it? He's supposed to be the cab driver. Look, my future's lying in that car there. It took me months to get it ready. Yeah, but it'll be all right, won't it, as long as he keeps his eyes open. Look, I know I'm off to try and find Sue, but I don't want him pestering Donna. Don't worry about Donna. What do you mean, don't worry about Donna? Well, just relax, will you, Terry? It wasn't me that screwed it up this time, no. It's down to you. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll let you off with a tenner. You'd only owe me 290 quid. How's that? And don't worry about Donna.
Relax.
Come on, eh? Hurry up and take it. Who do you think you are, Lord Litchfield?
I've just done it.
All right, well, wind it on, then. Oh, come on, girls. I've had enough of this. Let's get off. Good sights to see. Yeah. Hey, I'm better off sitting in the back, aren't I, to do the sights?
I'd almost given you up.
Sorry, I thought you might get lost. I thought I could chance being late.
Oh, you know me better than that.
Anyway, how are you?
I'll be fine once this job's sorted out.
Right. Let's go and talk about it.
Yeah. How have you been?
Not too bad. What about you?
I'm fine.
Oh, hang on a minute.
So this is what I was going on about. It's a betting shop, right? And there's a big race on today called National, so we're going in for a bet.
She
we wait for Sinbad.
With your camera, we'll be waiting all day.
There's nothing wrong with my camera, right?
Look, if you two are going to fight, might as well go in there and have a bet on it, mightn't we?
Yeah, it's got that one. Away! Hello. Won't be a minute. He's just coming now. Just waiting for someone. Go on.
Dad?
Yeah. No one in.
No, I've lost my key. I've just got back from London.
Did you have a good time?
Not really, that's not what I went for.
It's my home. I'll miss it. Still, we've got a London office. I'm going down again next week, actually. You know, I've got my parents and friends. I know.
Lots of money.
Oh, well, yeah, you need money for some things, yeah. I miss eating out.
No, just to get around.
Oh, there's money to be made as well. That's the other side of it.
Well, you'd know more about that than me.
Listen, do you want to wait with me, or are they expecting you back today?
Hi, love. Do you fancy a cup of tea?
Yeah, well, I'm expecting my father-in-law, so perhaps you're better off over there.
So how was London?
Soon when I get very sick, I have people asking me that question.
We're going to ask you, though, aren't we?
How can I fit through, like, weeks and weeks and loads and loads of different things that happened into one small sentence?
I suppose you could always say it was mixed.
Yeah, well, it was. It's so quiet.
What, compared to there, you mean?
Yeah, some days, I just couldn't believe the noise. It's like the country.
Yeah, he actually got this chair up on the roof. I mean, that's quite a feat of engineering. So although he's having this bother at school, I don't believe he's thick.
My sister's had the same thing with my nephew. Underachieving, they call it.
Well, I don't know about that. Chrissy's dealt with it so far.
She handles most things, doesn't she?
Well,
I'm sorry. That was rude.
well, she's organised, you know. That's why she wants something in writing. You see, these promises about the job. Well, it's my turn to be rude now.
You know, when you say promises, I never said I could actually get you that job. I mean, the position doesn't exist at the moment. They'd have to make it specially.
Well, you did say you put a word in for me. And when I went to see them, they just looked at me like I was mad. They knew nothing about it.
Well, I wish you'd told me about this earlier.
Well, I tried to ring you loads of times, but they said you were away.
Well, a letter might have been an idea.
Yeah, it's one that occurred to me. But it got burnt, didn't it? A fire inside a postbox.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's true.
I did write to them about you. Months and months ago.
Would they just lose a letter?
Might well be at the bottom of some intrigue, being passed around from one office to another. Bureaucracy. It happens.
Well, if you could chase it up.
I will. Can't have you fretting away up there. Dying to get off the open road and back into the confines of an office.
What's the point in having a family if you hardly ever see them?
All the same, there are things you like about driving.
Oh, yeah. When I leave that house sometimes, I'm just glad to get away from it all. I get on that road and I feel sort of free, you know?
Like now, for instance.
Well, I've got a load of tandemicin to deliver. So if it is freedom, it only goes so far.
Will it stretch as far as another drink?
Well, you certainly owe me one.
I'll try not to let you down next time.
Hey, you better not. Otherwise you'll have my wife after you with a broom.
Yeah, there's that boat. You can see it properly now, look. Look at the windows up there, the sound.
Oh, Sinbad, did you have to queue for so long?
He's been picking beans, hasn't he?
Thanks. You look really put upon.
Yeah, well, I'm not used to this. I'm like bleeding skivvying and chauffeuring.
But what else are you when you're working for Terry, Sinbad?
Hey, listen, I don't work for anybody. I work for myself.
All right, Sinbad.
And hey, Terry doesn't run a firm. He hasn't even got a proper job yet. He was just trying to impress.
But why?
He's got no confidence, that's why. Somehow he thinks he needs to make up stories. You know, I think that's really sweet.
There you are. She thinks Terry's really sweet. You didn't expect that, did you?
And you could put a creeper in over there.
Perhaps.
Yes, it crossed my mind when I called round. called round twice, you know.
I have apologised.
One simple postcard, John. Would it have been too much? We're still your in-laws, you know. Nothing's changed.
No.
And why Austria, for God's sake?
Because I needed a holiday. Don't you see that? I needed to sort my head out.
Funny way of doing it.
Let's go inside. Let's talk.
Billy!
Hey?
She wanted me to say she was sorry. She thought you'd got the card. Billy!
No wonder you're hiding in here, you.
I sent a card.
Oh, thanks very much. No phone number, no address, nothing.
I told you not to worry.
Worry, you don't know the meaning of the word. You've had Rod and Jamie down there looking for you all over the place. Jamie's still down there now.
I didn't know.
Think you just walk back in the way you walked out, do you?
Oh, well, there was chocolate over there. Jimmy, she just does like muck.
Well, I don't know, do I? For all I know, you are like muck. I don't know what you've been doing down there.
Oh, come on, calm down.
Where have you been sleeping, eh? Go on, tell us if you can.
It wasn't like that.
Well, it is. It is like that down there for girls. You've been walking around with a sack on your head, have you?
It isn't like that, not for all girls. I've got a daughter down there, remember? Now, don't start saying things you're going to regret, Billy.
Regret? I'll tell you what I regret. All the love and the care I've given to her, just to have it flung in me face. To be treated as though it didn't exist. And she knows I've got nothing else. I lost your mum, and that's all I had left.
Dad, I'm sorry. I love you. I've come home, haven't I?
Look, go home and sort it out. It'll be all right. Go on, the pair of you.
You just wait, Grant! Will you get back over here?
Never mind, smile!
You'll be smiling when you get over here.
Smile, will you, Turkey? You jelly, Shimbad!
See, so the sleeping sorted out. Look, I know you felt you got put on when it was being done, like, but now you can see the way it's turned out. It all seems worth it, doesn't it? I don't mean worth you shooting off and that. I mean worth all the upheaval. Well, do you like it?
When's Jamie coming home?
Your guess is as good as mine. Not a nice feeling, is it, eh? No phone number, no address.
Thought about my mum and that when I was away. I was sitting on the tube one day. It was dead strange. No one was looking at each other. And got dead homesick. For you, Rod, Jamie, even my nan. I had to carry on. Because, well, I just did. And I thought this must be how my mum felt, you know, when she first left. She must have missed us. But she just had to stay away. And I thought, if I stay on this train, maybe I'll understand. Maybe I'll know why.
You should just listen to me rabbit on, that's all.
But you talked about Laura.
Yes, of course, that's what I'm saying. I mean, far from forgetting her. Look, anyway, Cheryl just listened. She didn't judge, she just listened.
You talked about intimate things and you hardly knew her.
Not at first, no.
I think you were pretty pally by the end.
Not in the way you're thinking, no.
Well, I don't know what Dorothy's going to say.
Well, that all depends on what you tell her, doesn't it? We went on holiday, we made friends. Friends came to visit on their way home.
They're not staying long, then?
No. They go tomorrow.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Right then, John, if we could agree on a wallpaper or a colour scheme, I can make a start whenever you like.
Hang on.
Well, you did say you were thinking of getting it done.
Yeah, professionally. Right? No offence.
No offence. I'm your father-in-law.
Mr. Wright. Jeff, you were my father-in-law, but now she's dead. I'm sorry. No decorating. No DIY. No ideas about the garden. I've had enough to last.
Well, there's gratitude for you. The things I've seen to in this house.
Oh, yes. Yes, you've seen to things all right.
You may not know this, but we're both very fond of you. You mean a lot to Dorothy.
Well, I wish I could say the same about her, but I can't.
My wife doesn't mean much to you, does she?
Well...
My daughter certainly didn't.
Now, that's not true.
She's only been in a grave a few months, and you go off and pick up other women.
Oh, I don't.
What were you doing on the night she fell? Why did it take you so long to get back?
I thought she was on her way.
All that time? Oh, I bet you were busy chatting up the barmaid.
Oh, please.
He's very attractive, Laura says. He's had his share of girlfriends. Oh, yes, well, I can see it now.
I don't think you see anything at all.
Exchanging pleasantries, bit of a chat, sitting on your bum in a warm restaurant, and all the time she's lying here getting worse and worse. No wonder she means nothing, eh? I mean, you as good as killed her.
You say that to me. You stand there and say that to me!
What's going on here? Ask him about the night she died.
Don't you push me, Jeff.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, Jeff, but I think you better go home before you both say something you're going to regret.
All things that were better left unsaid, isn't that right, eh?
I'm going to speak to Dorothy about this. Maybe I've stumbled on something here. Maybe they should hold another inquest. Yes! I'll see myself out, thank you.
Almost told him, Terry.
And you wanted to, didn't you?
You killed your daughter, Mr. Wright, yeah.
We follow Carl's recuperation next as he continues his treatment after a cancerous tumour has been removed in Jimmy's.